Number 10 ranked UFC Light-heavyweight Johnny Walker, who is coming off a close defeat but a very competitive fight back in October. Johnny, how are things in Ireland today with you?
Yeah, I'm in Ireland. A little bit cold here, but it's fine. You have to get used to it.
What is it like for a Brazilian living in Ireland? I imagine the weather must be difficult compared to Rio.
It's not really difficult for me because I live in different countries many times. Way colder than here, like Russia and Montreal, Canada. But yeah, I adapt quickly, But the most important, I'm happy, You have to be the place that you're happy and you can keep evolve every day. Evolve my skills to my work, my career. And I'm happy, so that matters.
You mentioned happiness there. Something I wanted to mention briefly. You said the other day you were looking for a wedding venue for your fiance, for you and your fiance. So congratulations. But what is the plan with timelines? Have you set a date, or what's the plan for the wedding?
Yeah, we was looking for the place. We want to marry in a castle. It's 2 hours from Dublin. So they have many castles, but the same group. We're looking for different ones and we see which one is the best date for us. Is everybody getting married here because it's booked up into next year. So just have a time for next year. Maybe January of 2023 or the end of 2022.
When did you get engaged? When did you get engaged to your fiance?
Before my last fight.
Right. Okay. Well, let's talk about the last fight. A unanimous decision loss to Thiago Santos, and it was a fight that I don't think played out the way a lot of people expected. A couple of months removed, how do you look back on your last fight and your last performance?
I really like. Just you can't predict what's going to happen in the fight, right? But Thiago's a really high level. He beat Jones for me, in my opinion. Yeah. He beat Jones and he beat many guys. He beat the champion Blachowicz already as well. So I fight like a very tight fight against him. I broke my foot in the third round, so this is a low down. So I lost 5 points because I couldn't do much because it was so much sore. I tear 2 ligaments. Still hurts a little bit, but this is the part of the job, But I'm happy with my performance. I could do better, but I just broke my foot. If I don't broke my foot, I think I could knock him out or maybe make more points, make enough to get by decision. So I'm happy my first 5 rounds and top level fight. I just show the quality that I have. Like imagine he beat Jones. Jones get out of the fight after 5 rounds. He get out on wheelchairs. He was hurt. And Marreta beat Blachowicz already. He knocked him out. So he did nothing to me. So this shows how tough and how respectful he was against me because he didn't take the risk because he knows if I hit him, he's out. I can knock him out too easily. And I didn't take the risk as well. So it was really, really technical, smart fight. But, we just show like I'm going to the right direction. I'm not happy with the result, but I'm happy with my performance because if I didn't broke my foot, I could do better. So I'm going to do better next time. It's just experience, and I know I'm going to the right direction. I'm happy with my career and I just want to keep moving forward.
You mentioned there that breaking your foot in the third round. What is it like going into, you mentioned there your first 5-round fight, your first main event. What's it like going into them championship rounds, compromised with a big injury like a broken foot? How did that feel for you?
When you have adrenaline in your body, you don't feel much, but I feel a really, really deep pain. And I couldn't show that pain because, bro, what I want is just sit down and cry. But I just don't show that I hurt, but I just couldn't kick anymore. I couldn't make the point with my front leg and I couldn't move too much anymore. So it's hard, but I did it, And for 5 rounds, just show that I can get good conditioning to fight a championship because I didn't get tired. My condition was good. And I feel good with my performance, with my body, what my body can go, what my body can do. I know I can fight 5 rounds easy. And I just want to keep moving forward, bro, because everything's going to the right direction. I'm happy, with my training, with my coaching. I know I can do better, so I'm trying to evolve every day. Like now I don't have fight booked, but I'm ready to fight. I'm waiting for somebody to accept fight me, like somebody on top 10. And now, so I just keep training my skills. I want to get stronger, so I train more strength conditioning and improve my skill. When I have my fights booked, then I'm going to focus on the strategy and do more sparring stuff, so that's it.
You seem to be very happy with the fact that it was a loss, but it was a loss that was positive, if you like. You seem to be really happy taking the good out of a defeat, if you like. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah. I know I could do better if it didn't broke my foot. And I just have to get ready next time. If I have a kind of injury, I have to change my game, because like I didn't was much effective, much offensive, because I didn't feel comfortable. So this is experience that I got. So next time, if something similar happen, I know what to do now, because I know what I can do. I know what I should do. So next time, with the experience that I have now, it's going to be a different fight, because I have more experience. Experience is everything, in life. Whatever you do, experience is everything. So I'm just getting more experience. And then I know already what I can do next time. So this because I'm happy, because next time I know what to do, know what I mean?
Because on your run up to the rankings, you had all these very fast knockouts, 15 seconds, 40 seconds. And perhaps one of the worries of Johnny Walker was that your gas wouldn't hold up. But despite being injured and despite being compromised, you did show that your cardio was no issue.
Yeah, I feel comfortable on that position. I was injured, but I was keeping moving forward. I keep fighting and show that what I can do. And on the beginning, I knock people out easily because they are high level fighter, but they're not top 10. Top 10 is different fighters. I know maybe I cannot knock I know I can knock everybody out if I land the shot. Yeah. But now I'm fighting against the best fighters in the world. Sometimes they are ready. They're going to escape. They're going to defend themselves. It's not that easy to knock somebody out on the top 10 anymore. But I want to do, and I know I can do. It's just, if it don't happen, it's because the guy is good,
What do you think is the reason why it's harder to knock out a top 10? Is it they're more skilled? Is it they make less mistakes? Is it they're just tougher? What do you think is the reason why, as you go up the rankings, people are harder to knock out?
Yeah, bro, you told everything already. Like top 10, the guys have more experience, they have more skills, they train more, they're smarter, they are odd, and these are not just another level. It's a high level fighter. They are the best in the world, So they are good. So it's hard to knock somebody out inside the top 10. I know I can, but it's going to be hard because they're going to defend themselves. They're going to move. They're going to attack. You have to be smart because they have power, same as you, to knock you out as well, no?
Yeah.
So you just have to be more smart, better strategy, and get really, really ready. Train really hard, rest hard, have good nutritionists, good strength conditioning, good strategy. You have to bring everything tight, because now what's make difference on the top 10 is like millesimo on seconds or details. So I'm trying to bring everything up now, like everything together, because a little detail make a big difference now, because everybody do everything to win the fight, They do everything properly. Nutritionist, training, recovery. This guy is the top level in the world. So if I want to beat them, I have to be high level in everything in my life.
Was the foot compromised before the fight? Was there already an injury, or was the foot the break on foot? Did that just happen in the moment in the fight?
No, yeah, my foot broke on the fight. I kick his knee, and then I kick his block as well. When I kick his block, so was my foot hitting his chin and his knee, then tear my ligaments. So it's just happened,
What is the timeline for your return? How is the rehab going for the foot?
How's what? The recovery?
How's the recovery? Yeah, how's the recovery for the foot?
I think it's full recovery, but I think it's 90%, because now I have to get free pen. I have to do some stretching, some deep tissue massage to release the scar tissue, because when I kick really hard, it still hurts a little bit. So when it hurts inflamed, then I have to keep working. You know, in your career, every fighter, they have injuries that's never going to be this 100% or like before. So you just have to get used to it and keep moving forward, because it's the scarf of the wars, you know, that you're always going to bring in my body forever until I die.
Yeah, of course. Is there someone that you look at? You seem to be mentioned in the top 10. Obviously, you're number 10. So is there someone you look above you in the rankings that you want to fight next? Is there someone you've got your eye on?
Yeah, I would like to fight Dominick Reyes or Volkan Ozedemir.
Why do you want to fight them? Is it the name value? Is it the style? Why them two specifically?
Just because they're above me. I want to step by step.
Did you see Jamal Hill's call out of you on Saturday, and what did you make of that?
No, I didn't saw it. Like, I prefer fight guys that are above me, you know. But I didn't saw this. My manager told me this, but I didn't watch this fight. I just watched the main event, last one. So.
Yeah. I want to talk very quickly as well about the light heavyweight division. There's a lot of Europeans in the top 10, Johnny. I don't know if you've noticed the likes of Rakic, Prochazka, Blachowicz, but there's also 3 Brazilians. There's yourself, there's Thiago Santos, your former opponent, and there's Glover. What did you make of fellow Brazilian Glover Teixeira winning the world title a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, I'm happy for him because he's on this game for so long, you know. He's 43 years old and he became a champion. He just inspired people, you know. He's a really big hero in Brazil. He's inspired everybody. With 43 years old and he keep moving forward, winning world titles. So just make our dream more strong, you know, like I know I can get there as well. And I'm going to keep moving forward until I reach everything that I deserve. And because I'm working really hard to get what I want. So I'm happy for him because he deserves, he's a veteran and it's his time, you know. So I hope he can hold as much as he can, the belt. But the division is crazy. Everybody's so hungry and have so much top level fighters there. So it's interesting, the division now.
When you were on the come up in Brazil, there's so many Brazilian legends in MMA. But when you were on the come up as an amateur or an early pro, was there an idol for Brazilian MMA that you looked at? He was the man for you. Was there someone who was your role model?
Of course, I grew up watching Anderson Silva. For me, he's one of the best, and Jose Aldo as well. Jose Aldo, Anderson Silva. Jay for me was big inspiration, and Anderson for me is the GOAT. He's so good, very skillful and very confident, and everybody watch his fight is like a show, you know. It's just incredible.
I've got to mention Aldo because what an impressive win on Saturday over Rob Font. That man can just turn back the clock. He looks like he's back in the WEC. What did you make of the main event?
This is crazy because usually when somebody fights in high level for so long, he defended his belt, I think, for 10 years. He was champion. And then he's still coming back and fighting in high level. And I'm sure he's going to be champion again. I don't know how he keep it motivated and he keep it in high performance like that. He's just crazy. He's just a freak nature, you know. This guy is amazing, you know. He's just... How long he's fighting high level like this and he keeping on the top 5, top 10. He was champion, he lost, then now he's coming back and he's going to be champion again. I believe him 100% sure because he's such a good potential and I don't understand how he do this, you know.
It's baffling. It really is. And this little 3-fight run he's put together of Marlon Vera, Pedro Munoz and now Rob Font, he looks like he's improved again. Normally fighters as they get older, they've got their skills and they kind of stay the same. He's improving. It's crazy.
It's a good example to follow. I want to be like him now, you know.
Yeah. I wanted to talk as well about the move to Ireland. Obviously, I know your fiance is with you, but why did you decide to make the move down to train with SPG and John Kavanagh? What was the reason behind that?
Yeah, because my girlfriend is from here, Ireland, and because John Kavanagh is a really smart coach as well. And I'm happy to train with him. He really wants to help me. I think he want to make me champion, and I'm happy to work with him because he's just such a good coach, and he helped me with everything else as well. Big support from him, I feel, you know. And I just feel like at home, like everybody here in Ireland is such a good people, and they want to help me, you know. They don't want to ask nothing more. They just want to see my success. So I feel good, you know.
Is it better being over in Ireland for you because there's probably less distractions, less issues to pull you away from training and keep you focused in the gym?
Yeah, as well, because it's what I'm doing right now. I'm just home and gym. I'm not do much, like just weekends. Of course, I have fun with my friends. I go karting or try to do something outside. But usually weekdays, I just go to the gym and come back and try to improve my skills every day. So it's a very good move for me because making me very focused because there's not much distraction here, you know.
Yeah.
And
who are you working with mostly in terms of other fighters on a day-to-day basis? Who else are you working with in the gym?
I have people that I train, my partners.
Yeah. Who are your main training partners?
Good guys from they fought in Bellator already. Carl Moore, Will Fury. They have a guy from Bellator as well. Couple guys from Bellator, like have guys, and have good amateur fighters there as well, like big ones, young and strong, and good coaches. Every coach want to do the best, you know. They want to give you the best. So I feel really comfortable there. And sometimes I bring friends from another country as well. When I gonna do my training camp, I my last one I bring Fabian Edwards.
Yeah.
And his friends. I have my friend Rafael from Brazil, but he lives in Germany. He's Brazilian, but he lives in Germany. I bring him sometimes also. I make a good training camp and enough to get ready for any fights.
Yeah, I saw Fabian came over with Matty Byfield was with you as well, with him as well, I think. Yeah. I want to very quickly finish talking about your career, and it's a question I like to ask every fighter, kind of my end question. What do you want to accomplish in the next 12 months? Where do you want to be come the end of 2022?
In the end of 2022, I hope I can get my title shot, or maybe I'm on the top 3. You know, I'm just focused 100% on my career. I hope every year I get more successful in my life, be more financially sustainable, you know. Like I'm launching my clothes brand. You can see I have a hood, I have shirts.
Yeah.
This is my logo. So I hope next year my brands can be more successful as well, you know, and I can be more successful, then I can help my family more. And I hope my brother that live in Russia, I hope he be more successful as well, like get more fights. He's professional, he's heavyweight, have 3-0 now. So I hope he's doing good. So, you know, every year I set some goals in my life. I hope next year I can have a house here. I'm going to get married, you know, and maybe start think about kids. So just keep moving forward and every year get better, you know, some achievements in your life. You have to set goals.
Yeah.
I have a square in my room that I put my dreams and my goals. I put a picture of the UFC belts, the wedding, house and stuff, cars. So I wake up and look at this every day just to get motivated. Like I need things to go behind, and you have to keep moving forward and believing and working hard, because when you work hard, it pays off, always pays off. You know? You just have to keep working hard. I can't sit here and wait things fell on my hands, you know.
Yeah.
It's not gonna. You have to go behind what you want.
Of course. The only thing is, Johnny, you'll need your if you set your date for your wedding in let's say January 2023, the fight before that you're going to need a first round knockout, because we can't have you at your wedding with a black eye, walking with a limp, all sore. You'll need to get a quick knockout so you're looking good at the wedding.
Listen, the way that I'm training and the way that I'm evolved, 100% if I fight before, I'm gonna have no much scars or black eyes. I'm gonna beat the guy. I'm gonna make the way that I train and I'm focused. I'm gonna make these sports look like easy because I'm gonna smash them out.
Perfect. Well, it was great sitting down with you today and having a little bit of a chat, and I very much thank you for your time.
All right, let me just tell you something. Like, I fought 5 rounds against Thiago. I didn't have a fucking black eye.
No, I was only kidding with you. I was just saying we can't have a man getting married with all bumps and bruises. That wouldn't be very good.
I would be okay. Yeah.
Before we finish, Johnny, how can people find you on social media, and anything you want to say or sign off with, sponsors you want to say? That the floor is yours.
Of course, this is my brand. I have different arts, different logos, different shapes and everything. I'm gonna doing some giveaway maybe this weekend to promote my brand. And I'm running a YouTube channel as well. I'm doing like vlogs and talk about my recovery, training, travels, cultures, everything. My YouTube channel called Johnny Walker channel. If you guys want to take a look. My social media is Johnny Walker on Instagram, on Twitter and Facebook. I have a Twitch channel as well. I play online if you guys want to watch me. Everything you can find on my website. I don't know my website. I think Johnny-Walker. No, Johnny-Walker.com. Yeah, I think. If not, you can go to my Instagram and check my links over there as well.
Perfect. Thanks for your time today, Johnny.
All right. Thank you.